Good evening, everyone. I am Jad. How are you? It's a lot cooler. I ain't got my fan on tonight, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So I'm going to do the cheesecake first because the double chocolate crunch bars are dead easy. So I'm going to leave them till last. And there's a lot of, stuff that goes into thing.
Wasn't
it? Wasp's nest, he means. Been clearing it shed out. So, yeah, he found out where the nest was, but obviously there weren't any wasps or hornets or wherever they are in it.
No.
Because they'd all died off.
Because they're great little ones.
Yeah.
I reckon they were hornets.
But anyway, so there you go. So is because with the cheesecake, with it being a baked one, when you put it in oven, you've got to put some water on bottom shelf. Actually, when you put Chris says, "Oh, what's all that in aid of?" And I says, "Well, it's so the steam rises from underneath and it bakes it evenly." I thought there was still some in it, but no. I says, "No, they're not me." I says, "They'll all be dead." But anyway, so, and then once it's actually baked, you've got to leave it in the oven for 30 minutes with the door closed, turn the oven off, leave it in the oven for 30 minutes. Then once that 30 minutes is up, you've got to open the door and leave it another 30 minutes. So once you've done that, you can take it out, but you've got to let it cool down for another 30 minutes before you put it in the fridge or wherever you put in it.
There's a lot of 30 minutes in this.
So there's a lot of palaver. Now, next week, I'm doing another Rice Krispie, but it's with Boost. And I've already got my Boost anyway, so yeah. So, it's a Boost Rice Krispie thingamajig. So, yeah, so that's for next week. I've got my marshmallows, I've got my Boost. So that, and Chris got me a new box of Rice Krispies. So, yeah, there you go. So, first of all, if you don't mind, Mr. P, I want my butter melting. So, yes, I'm going to, yeah.
Oh.
So, we've got 250 grams of digestives, which I've already crushed up. Look.
Which one?
It's that one there.
This one.
And 100 grams of unsalted butter.
Shower cap. Oh, yeah. Bleep, bleep.
Well, that you funny bone, even though it didn't make you laugh. So, to the 250 grams of digestive, you have to put half a teaspoon of ground ginger. I mean, to me, I would have done the thing with ginger nuts if you wheezing. Why, you got a bad chest, Amjad? So, yeah, so I'm just going to mix that into there to mix the ginger into the digestives. Did you notice that thing that I put in the group, Amjad? And I asked people what were wrong with the picture. Did you notice what were wrong with the picture? There's only one person commented on it, and they got it right. What it were? Oh, but anyway. So yeah, so I put a thing about not going out and all this, that and other, but there was something wrong with the picture. And I did put in the comments, you know, if you notice what it is, put it in comments. Oh. So yeah, just have a quick look at it, Amjad, and see if you can see what's wrong with the picture. And I'll give you a clue. It's to do with a woman. You know, the woman in the picture. Yeah. Oh, you saw his comment, did you? Thank you, my dear. So yeah, so this is 100 grams of butter. That's going in.
Anybody else in yet?
Nobody that's chatting.
Me and Amjad.
I'm cramping my hand again.
Oh, excuse you.
Did you see that picture that I put in the group? Baby?
What?
Did you see that picture I put in the group?
No.
I says, print comments what you think's wrong with it. If you see what I see. We are looking at comment. Somebody's put a comment. It's about not going out or something. I don't know. I forget now. No, not the baking with Jeanette one. The one before that.
The old lady?
Yeah.
There's 3 arms.
Yeah, 3 hands. So yeah, so I didn't know whether to put this kind of greaseproof paper in because I do have the circles. So I decided to go on. So yeah, the woman in question has got 3 hands.
I put octopus.
So what I'm going to do is I've got a glass and I'm going to I mean, it weren't a trick question or anything, but
I see it as soon as I scroll down.
You can see it's AI generated because somehow she's got 3 hands. So yeah, you know, you can tell it's AI generated. But are they, you know, are they expect nobody to notice that she's got 3 hands? But that picture that I did at 18, Chris is smoking a cigar and he's got a cigar as well. Oh, bum. Nah, this is the first time. Yeah, yeah, that's basically it, Amjad. But same as Chris says, as soon as you look at it, you can see that she's got 3 hands. So, and anyway, any way you look at it, you can tell straight away it's AI. I mean, that's not very level, but hey ho. I think it's the best I'm going to get it. Baby, will you drain that
Cheese.
cream cheese for me? Right, so.
I need to find this.
You what?
I need to find this sieve.
There's a plastic one under that where cups is. So I don't think I'm going to get that any better. So.
Especially.
Yeah, it just needs
The plastic one where, sorry, did you say?
If you know where cups and everything is,
Yeah.
there's a plastic one there.
Right. Oh, aha! Not going to get to this time, boy. There. A bit wider.
Right. So this is. Hi Stuart, how are you? Hey up, it's a good job I checked because I'd done it for tomorrow. This stream, not tonight. Anyway, 100 grams of sugar. Now, I'm going to put a glove on because we've got to do what we did the other week. And that is 1 tablespoon of lemon zest, tightly packed. Did you find it all right? I'm losing at golf.
Who's losing at golf?
Stuart, wow. Anyway, we've got to rub this into the sugar.
You did this, oh, right.
Because she's got 3 hands.
2 player mode and I'm 3rd. Oh dear.
I wish I'd got a dozen pair of hands sometimes. So you've got to rub it into till it resembles wet sand. Anyway, so that's the, I don't know if you can see it or not, like a yellowish colour. So this is, believe it or not, 625 grams of cream cheese. And that's what Chris has just been doing because when I measured it out, got a little bit of water had gained in the bottom. It's been absolutely chucking it down here, Stuart. Stop now. But it were absolutely chucking it down. I'm just going to put that under there for now. Sugar all over it, please. And it's just fell off. It's just me. So, We're going to mix that together now. Could safely say it were raining cats and dogs. Let's do it. Not had no thunder or lightning, Brits have been absolutely chucking it down. I think it was about 7 o'clock, I think it started, didn't it, baby? It went really, really dark, and I said, is it me, or has it gone dark? And it had, and then it started raining. So this is 180 grams of sour cream. And this is, pardon me, 60 mils of lemon juice. And 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. And we're going to mix it.
How's it? Rolling in again, I reckon.
So now this is the last. Hi, partner. How are you? We have 3 large eggs. It says one at a time, but it looks like one's broke. Look. Splattered me in the face. Oh, it's gone everywhere.
Oh, you're a bit wet, my mate. Oh,
Oh, boom.
hang on, bro. You get wet.
Don't want to stop up there.
Very good, biscuit. Wet through, pal. Have I got to get you up? You wet through, mate. You're like a drowned rat. A drowned rat.
Don't know if all this is going to go in.
You can't shove your tail in my face because it's piss wet through, mate. No, don't touch. Oh, no. You're going to get your biscuits. You're going to get them. Get your biscuits. One. Dear me.
I didn't think I was going to get all that in, but I have. You'll get better with more you play it. I mean, it's like Chris has got one of these drone sims. Yeah, and he were crashing every 5 minutes. But the more you do it, the more you, baby.
This over.
I want that dish purring in what's my jiggy?
Oh, oven.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you? 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30.
No, it's got to cook for 40 minutes to start with.
Oh, 40 minutes.
40 to 45, and then 30 minutes with door shut and oven off. And then you open the door.
Excuse you.
You might need to put it on a tin.
Oh, you need some water in, don't you?
Well, no, not in this.
Oh. No, I didn't mean
in bottom
that.
oven.
Yeah, bottom, yes, that's what I mean.
Well, you do that first, and then. Because it says bake for 40 to 45 minutes until the edges look set and the middle still has a wobble. I'd do one of them longer ones. Yeah, that'll do. Just fill it with water. It says place an oven-safe dish or cake pan filled with water on the bottom shelf of the oven. Place the cheesecake onto a separate baking sheet to catch any batter that might leak out in cooking. And place in the middle shelf of the oven. Bake for 40 to 45 minutes until the edges look set and the middle still has a wobble, and you gently nudge the pan. I've got that stuff all over me. Glasses. And you only bake it at 160 degrees Celsius, 40 for a fan assisted, 320 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 3. So there you go. So yeah, I'd put it on one of them cookie things if I were you. So that is the baked cheesecake. And I've never done a baked one before. So yeah, I'm pouring it on that just in case we get any leaks.
I'm going to get your timer ready.
Yeah. It's only going to be 22 degrees tomorrow.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Set fire to it. Use extinguisher when it looks crispy. That's one way of doing it, Stuart. Well, I'm not going to go on to the other just yet because it's just put 25 grams of your chocolate, butter in with your chocolate, melt it, add it to your Rice Krispies. That's it. Bish, bash, boss. Jobs are good in. So I'm going to have a break. And it's dead easy, the second one. But it looks impressive. And it gives me a chance to like us new cups, what we got today. I chose them. Well, the other ones were only 300ml. They're not as big as they 350. So anyway. Have you done any baking lately, Stuart? So yeah, so that goes in. Well, it does say between 40 and 45 minutes. Now, hi, Mary Ellen. You like what? The baked lemon cheesecake. We see other one, Mary Ellen. It's just 200 grams of milk chocolate, 200 grams of white chocolate, 25 grams of butter, which add to the chocolate each, and 80 grams of Rice Krispies. And that's it. Obviously, you do your milk chocolate layer first, and then you do your white chocolate layer. Oh. Well, that's it. If they say yes or no. Well, I'm doing another Rice Krispie one next week, but I don't know whether you have. It's a candy. It's a chocolate bar, and it's called Boost. Now, I seen this and I thought, I'm never going to get any Boost anyway because I haven't seen them around for ages. But I did a little bit of a shop at the frozen place, Iceland, and they'd got them, so I got them, even though I didn't need them this week. But so they're in fridge, and I can't keep saying, when you're going to use them Boosts? I says, yeah. I says, Callum, I says, they're for me baking. I says, I don't know when I'm going to use them. I says, but leave them alone. So there you go. So I am actually doing another no bake next week, Rice Krispies, but it's with these Boost. I'm Googling it so I can show you what a Boost is. So yeah, so that is a Cadbury's Boost bar. So yeah. I'm trying to see what if there's one with a description of what a Boost bar is. Oh, the Cadbury's Boost Bar is a classic British chocolate treat featuring a soft cocoa centre, chewy caramel, and crunchy biscuit pieces, all encased in Cadbury's signature milk chocolate. So that's what I'm making next week. But yeah. Now this is the actual thing I'm making with the Boost bars, because you add them to your Rice Krispie mixture, and then you put, on top. So yeah, that's the Cadbury's Boost. And I mean, I don't know whether you'll get them over in the States, but now I might even do some donuts next week, because I found one, and they are Oreo. Oh, no, I don't want to get free dessert recipes. It's an Oreo donut. So I might do them. I ain't done any donuts in a while. And I saw something the other day, and Chris will be in his element, and it's actually rice pudding using the slow cooker. Are you listening? No, it's supposed to them. Yeah, you probably do, Mary Ellen. So yeah, so baby, I found a slow cooker recipe for rice pudding. Chris loves rice pudding, but
I have had cold.
yeah, Chris has his cold, whereas I like mine warmed up. So that's that. But yeah, I'm one of these, it's I like mine warmed up, and Chris likes his cold. I mean, I don't know anybody else out there that likes their rice pudding cold. You know what I mean? I mean, when I've bought shop bought rice pudding.
As does rice pudding.
Yeah, he can eat it straight out of tin. Now I have to have mine warmed up, and I don't like cold rice pudding. But there again, it's just everybody's preference. I mean, I've never known anybody else like the rice pudding cold. So, but I mean, by all accounts, Mary Ellen, it's like a fudgy in it, mixed with little biscuit pieces and caramel, and then encased in chocolate. So, I mean, now there isn't. It says there isn't a exact replica of the Boost bar in the States. It says which features a cocoa and biscuit core wrapped in chewy caramel and Cadbury milk chocolate. It's not sold in the USA. However, the closest American candies that match the same combination of crunchy biscuit, cookie, gooey caramel, and milk chocolate. The 100 grand bar. It's close. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I'm reading it from off Google, and it says the nearest to that Boost bar is the 100 grand bar, manufactured by Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero, this bar features a soft chocolate core studded with Rice Krispies, enveloped in thick chewy caramel and covered in milk chocolate. So yeah, 100% right there, Mary Ellen. That's the closest to the Boost. Take 5 as well. It says Take 5, made by Hershey's. This bar contains pretzels, peanut butter, caramel, and peanuts, all covered in milk chocolate. It strays further from the Boost traditional profile by featuring a strong, salty, and nutty flavour. But it hits the same high standard for layered, multi-textured candy. So there you go, Mary Ellen. So yeah, you were right on the money there, Mary Ellen, and the closest to the Boost bar is the 100 grand bar. I mean, it does say Twix, but Twix says nothing like Boost. So, and that's yeah. But you see, the thing is as well, Mary Ellen, yeah, I weren't sure whether I'd be able to get these Boost bars, but same as I say, we've got like a frozen food place called Iceland, and I got mine from there. So I bought 2 packs, even though I probably not need 2 packs. And I thought, well, yeah, it means I'm doing like a Rice Krispie, no bake, 2 weeks on trot. But hey ho. And same as I said to Chris, these no bake recipes are ideal. Now the summer's here, you see, for, let's say you get invited to a barbecue or something like that. You've got something to take with you, and it don't take too much effort to make it. Because we have had some very, very warm days, and apparently it's coming again. Today it's not been too bad, but yeah, apparently it's going to get up to 40 degrees. So there you go. So do you like my new cups? I bought some new cups. Well, I sent it Chris, and he got them, but I'd got some, and Chris says they don't seem to, because we've got one of these Dolce Gustos that do it automatic, and he says I have to put it down a notch, and I looked, and they were only 300 grams. Now I told him to order these, and these are 350, and that's just right. But yeah. We're coming to summer season, coming to barbecue season, and also, it don't take too much time or effort to get these no bakes up. But yeah, they're off Amazon.
Why are you stopping so? Stop you.
Well, you see, we went through a spate other week, Mary Ellen, where and we know how it's happened, and it's all Callum's fault. When the cups have been in the bowl waiting to be washed, Callum just chucks like a knife or a fork and just chucks it in bowl instead of placing it in or whatever.
I should wash them straight away, maybe.
Yeah, but what's point if there's, Anyway, so it's Callum's fault. So we went through a spate where, you know, we got 2 or 3 broke. So, but I'd ordered these others and they're smaller. But anyway, the old coffee and it's wet. Anyway, I'll just show you. Yeah. Oops. So, yeah. So we've got 200 grams of white chocolate and 200 grams of milk chocolate. And it's really simple. You can whip them up in about, well, no, because you've got to let them set in the fridge. So each milk, you know, it's 25 grams of butter. Goes in with the white chocolate. £25 grams in the milk chocolate. So I'll just put them to one side because they've got to be melted. So then I've got 80 grams of Rice Krispies and another 80 grams of Rice Krispies. So once them two's melted, you just mix them together, put the milk chocolate layer in first, and then you put the white chocolate layer on top. That's it. Hey presto, you've got a dessert to take to your barbecue. So it says slice, chill until fully hardened. So yeah, basically you just, you know, put them in your refrigerator or your, as we call it, a fridge, till they've set, and that's it. So that's basically, that's all that is. And it's so easy.
Yay. Go. Here you go. Oh.
But yeah, they're very, very nice, aren't they? So there's still 22 minutes on the cheesecake, and you've got to turn your oven off and leave it for 30 minutes. Then you've got to open the door and leave it for another 30 minutes, and then you can take it out. So we've still got like an hour to kill. But so as I say, this is that easy. You can just, you know, you can whip it up in 5 minutes, and then obviously you've got to let it chill and you know, slice it up. But
You want to show me with. You want to show me with.
and that's the beauty of doing no bake. Pardon me, is you can whip them up in next to no time, and yeah, they're easy enough to do. So if you get invited to a barbecue or something, you've got something to take to the barbecue.
Look at that then, Wally. Shift your bum. Biscuit. Move the Wally. Go that way. Biscuit. Vamos. Uncha. No, don't uncha. Anybody want a daft dog?
Now I've got my boost. He put 250 grams of Cadbury's Boost bars chopped into the Rice Krispies. And then it says decoration optional. 300 grams of milk chocolate. Well, obviously, put that on top of your Rice Krispie base. 150 Cadbury's Boost bars, a bag of mini Boost bars, but I'm not bothering with them. And that's it.
You got a big one? We'll get it.
I had to laugh at it. Yeah. And it says this is for the Boost bars next week. Take off the heat once you've done your marshmallows and your chocolate and everything, your mixture. And it says, work fast as they set up. They set quite quickly. I put on a glove and use my hands towards the end to make sure all is incorporated. Yeah, I mean, I've had no end of problems with it, but yeah. But once you've done that, you put in your Boost bars. And that's it. You know, you leave them in your base in the fridge for 15 minutes and melt your chocolate. And then you just add your decoration. And after an hour, it should be set. But yeah. But yeah, this one, I saw it and I thought, that's going to be a good recipe. You know, for people that it's not actually baking, but it's whipping up a dessert or or bars, something that you can take if you get invited to a barbecue. These two things here are dirty, baby.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, couldn't you carry them more?
No.
But yeah, and it's it's not all about baking. It's these simple recipes. They're so simple. A lot of bakers do make no bake recipes. But have you been following the World Cup, Mary Ellen? All big names is out, aren't they? Germany's out. Holland's out, I think. Is it Holland that's out?
Yeah.
Spain's out as well, aren't they?
I think they're in it.
Oh, I don't know then. But yeah, a lot of the big names is gone. And it's gone down to penalties. But yeah, I said Germany. But yeah, I don't watch it myself. But Chris has sort of been hitting and missing with it because a lot of the games, yeah, the time difference and everything. A lot of the games is like here early hours in the morning. So yeah, it's just been watching the sort of daytime ones. Ooh. She says a boyfriend is here from Ireland and it's been on non-stop. But yeah, well, I mean, we being in America and the time difference, some of the matches, I mean, have been. I mean, like last night, Chris stayed up because I forget who we were watching now, and that it finished till about Germany. That's it, and it didn't finish till midnight. And some of the matches have sort of been early hours. I read about that.
And I ain't load of back to Congo, I was stopping up 2 o'clock in the morning to watch Congo.
Yeah, Congo's on not until 2 o'clock in the morning here. Baby,
What?
you know when you've washed them pots,
Yeah.
will you melt me these chocolates?
No. After next week, that's right.
But yeah, we're playing tomorrow. It's a pretty reasonable time, 5 p.m. our time. So Chris is glad about that.
Rubbish of these stupid hydration
Yeah.
breaks.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like 20 degrees, raining. They don't need it.
The thing, another thing is as well, I might go live tomorrow at 9 o'clock rather than go live on Saturday. I haven't decided 100%, but I'm thinking about it. So, because it seems like these Saturday ones is not, yeah. Same as I say, it's because there's such a time difference, you know. But same as Chris says, I ain't stopping up till 2 o'clock in the morning to watch Congo play. And the fact, because you see, that's one of the reasons as well. Last week I baked on the Wednesday because England were on the Tuesday evening. So, but anyway, glad when it's over and done with. Messing around with all programmes that I normally watch. So, yeah. E.g. the soaps that I watch. Yeah, nothing were on last night. There's been like 2-hour episodes tonight, so half of Coronation Street I didn't see because we were setting up and everything. But hey ho. Talking of which, I'm going to put my fan on because it's getting a bit. Chris has shut door and it's getting a bit warm in here. Sorry if it's a bit noisy. Who? Oh, France. Who are they playing? Oh, France and Sweden. That should be interesting. Can you melt me both them, please?
4 seconds.
So, I've got a 9-inch square pan for these. See, without Chris's help, Muriel, I won't be able to do this. And that's why I say, every now and again, I don't mind moving the baking, because when their team play as well. So, yeah, it's once in a while that it falls on a Tuesday. So I don't mind, switching it around because without Chris's help, I won't be able to do it. Well, there's 11 minutes left on that. Well, 11 and a half. So,
someone's garden oven. It's not me.
Skip.
Yeah. Biscuit saying it's not yours, it's mine. Wimbledon.
Is it on BBC?
No. Hey, where's this France versus Wales game then? It's Wimbledon shite.
Yeah, plus there's Wimbledon on as well. Not that I'm interested in that either. Is that, underneath entertainment is World Cup thing.
Yeah.
It should tell you what. I don't know. And it's the fit now.
No, replays. No.
What do you mean?
So late, I found replays. Charlton Athletic, like football.
Why, they already played?
Right?
They already played?
Who?
France and...
No.
Oh.
World Cup. Live football event.
But the thing is, another thing as well, Mary Ellen, is it's been that warm here that, I mean, like last week, it were, I mean, I know it's probably nothing to you, but to us, it was 32 degrees and it were roasting last week. But, I plodded on, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make this, like, no bake, because it's been so hot.
These are replays.
But yeah.
Oh, where's this fish? We had in butter.
So there you go. I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna, put the melted chocolate in there. Not very warm, to your standards. You know what I mean?
Right. Get some fish dough. Mister. Let's get your things.
89.6, Mary Ellen. 32 degrees Celsius is 89.6 Fahrenheit. There you go. Richard's. Hi, Richard. Mary Ellen says, what is 32 degrees? And Richard's hi, Bria, how are you?
Hello, Rich. Hello, Bria. Trying to find.
So, yeah, we've just got. Well, it is for us anyway, because we don't have aircon. And everybody's been rushing out to buy some aircon. But yeah, we don't normally get them kind of weather,
What, like have we ever win lottery or anything like that, and I've renovated something, I'll set a builder, aircon, I want it, so you don't need anything with
these are dirty as well, baby.
Yeah.
But
it
was at 10.
What time does it actually kick off this match?
Ooh, hi Tommy, how are you?
Tommy!
But yeah, I'm just saying how easy this Rice Krispie one is, because you see the cheesecake is in the oven, but you've got to turn your oven off and leave it with the door closed for 30 minutes. Then once that's over, you've got to open the door and leave it for another 30 minutes. Oh. Very, very complicated. What, you flipping dippy doodahs?
Found it.
You found it.
That TV.
Oh. It says, right. Turn the oven off and let the cheesecake cool in the oven. Door closed for 30 minutes. Open the door and let it cool for another 30 minutes before removing it. Let it cool another 30 minutes, then transfer to the fridge for at least 6 hours.
I'm thinking, baby.
It might need another like 30 seconds. Do you think?
Yeah, it's a bit thick, isn't it?
It shouldn't be like that thick, especially with butter in it as well. But yeah, hey, have I got a tale for you, Richard? When I put the panel open, and it's something that happened in America, believe it or not. But yeah, now that has got 4 minutes and 42 seconds. So you'll have to open the door and see if it's wobbly still, and if it needs that extra 5 minutes, or good thinking, blinking.
Bleep.
Now I did say earlier on. Now pardon me, is who feeling all right? I might. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I might go live tomorrow instead of Saturday.
Well,
Yeah, that'll be all right. Be right.
be right. Hiya.
Is that a bit hot?
I hope it's not a little bit coarse.
But yeah, the England match is on at 5 o'clock, so we're safe. So yeah, I might go. Some as I say, I'm not 100%, but I think I might go live tomorrow instead of Saturday. Lick a lot of puss. Where have they heard that one before? Say? Yeah, that one. Wonder where I've heard that one. Oh, fuck. Oh, I've got them here. Yeah. We're talking about Boost bars earlier on. And that's what I'm making next week. Like Rice Krispie again. But they've got marshmallows and whatever in. But yeah. Sounds rather familiar, that Lick a Lot of Puss does. But do you know who it is? Baby?
RB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
RB or not to be? That is the question. Right, what we're doing now?
That's it. That's got 47 seconds, and you'll be able to check, see if it needs that extra 5 minutes.
Just leave this for these 47 seconds. A bit more there. So yeah, probably a bottom chart. keeps.
That makes me laugh because you've got English managers in charge of foreign teams
Hey.
and a foreigner in charge of ours.
Well, this is the thing. We've still got Tootle. I know we're not playing Germany this time around, but we've still got Tootle in the next tournament, and we get Germany. If Germany scores, is he going to cheer? Or is he going to bite his lip?
I had to Google dinosaur with a long tongue. I don't suppose they've got any pictures of that. I'd put it in for another 5 minutes. Yeah.
For 5 minutes. Sweet duck, sweet duck. What's up, my little man? Hey. Are you willing? Are you willing? Oh. There you go. Oh, it is on McCoy's. Oh, God. Outstanding.
There you go. Get your penny on, Stuart. I mean, it has been a lot cooler today. And then we've had that barrage of rain. So, I mean, I've been all right up until now. I've had to put fan on a little bit. Oh, you not got a penny? I've got one you can have. Callum went through a phase where he were helping me bake, and I bought him an apron, and basically don't use it now because he don't bake with me no more. Sort of went through a phase So yeah, I bought him mats and everything. You know, a bit similar to this, and an apron as well. Forget where it says on front now. I don't know. Forget now. That's that going off, baby. Baby?
What, baby?
That's that going off.
Huh? Is it bleeping?
Yeah. And now we're going to put the white chocolate layer on now.
Every time it does that. Bob.
Mm. Does it look done around edges?
Yeah.
I'll leave it then. It says it's got should have a
Does the
slight.
door open for half an hour?
No, you close the door
Yeah.
for 30 minutes
I'll close it for another 30.
and then open it for 30 minutes. Yeah. So this, when it's set and everything, obviously you've got a milk chocolate layer and then you've got a white chocolate layer. So he's at the stage now where he's opened the oven door. No, he's left it in the oven, but kept the door closed for 30 minutes. And then you open the door and leave that open for 30 minutes. So you might have to wait for the finished article on that one. Very. See, I've never done a baked cheesecake before. Done plenty of no baked cheesecakes, but I've never done a baked one. No, it's probably just meandering outside. Not exactly small, is it?
Huh?
So it's not exactly small, is it? Hi, Joel. How are you?
Hello, Joel.
Right. So that is that. Oh, you mean the cheesecake? Well, it did look a bit wobbly in the middle, but it did say that it'd have a wobble as long as it's sort of round edges. And so yeah, so that's the double chocolate double chocolate Rice Krispie. Oh, I don't know. Forget what it's called now. Double chocolate crunch bars. That's it. Oh, got a Rice Krispie stuck on my laptop. So yeah, that were a pretty easy one tonight. The you know the cheesecake, not too bad. But you see, this is the thing. It's so complex, if you know what I mean. That this you've got to put water, a tin of water underneath the cheesecake. And Chris says, "Well, what do you have to do that for?" And I says, basically, the steam from the. I mean, it's like when you make a jam roll polo, you've got to do exactly the same thing. So the underside is cooked, because if you don't, if you remember, there's a cheese, a biscuit layer, so the steam will help it set, if you know what I mean. But yeah, after this 30 minutes, you've got to do another 30 minutes while doors open, and then you can take it out after that. So there you go. And I'm doing another cheesecake one next week. Not cheesecake, another Rice Krispie one next week. Can anybody remember Booster Bars? Well, that's what I'm doing next week. Rice Krispies with marshmallows and, Boost Bars. And I've actually got them already. And my marshmallows. So there you go. Well, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to put the link in, and I'm going to open the panel.
Right, Janet.
Because, we're going to be waiting about an hour. After this 30 minutes, there's another 30 minutes where doors open. But I think I've decided what I'm making next week. I'm making the Boost. The Cadbury's Boost. Rice Krispie squares. That's the Boost bars. Because I've talked to Mary Ellen and they don't have them in America. What else did I say? Oh, that's a thing.
Thank you.
Bug off. Oreo donuts. Well, you'd have to do what you have to do, Stuart. That's And hi, Crypto, how are you? It calls for black cocoa, and I have actually got some black cocoa. Yeah, but I've got it straight from horse's mouth, Stuart. I spoke to Mary Ellen, and they don't have it. The closest one that they've got. But the thing is, as well, Tommy, we've had it here, but we didn't get it till about 7 o'clock. Hi, Tim, how are you? So yeah, I mean, we didn't get that rain until about 7 o'clock, but we did get it here. Nah, it does call for buttermilk, and you can't get that for love and money around here, but it does say or sour cream or Greek yogurt. But yeah, I think I'm going to do the donuts and the Rice Krispie boost because I've already got them anyway. So so I have put the link in. Should anybody want to come up? Maybe I'll have coffee when you're ready. Maybe I'll have coffee when you're ready. But bought some more cups, Richard. These is 350 mils. Them other ones that I bought were only 300.
Biscuit, bed. Bed. Can't get out, man. You boxed me in, lad. What you doing? Pardon you. Tim. I'm going to call you Tim from now on, Biscuit.
I know. You want to hear him burp, Tim? He's on par with you. Our Biscuit, I'm on
Biscuit,
about.
lie down.
Does he? Where's he going now? Well, we've got a big pile on backyard. It's been clearing shed out.
Hey, Jeanette.
Hi, Stuart. How are you?
Oh, that's better. I thought I looked sided like.
You what?
Oh, looks like I got out of the screen like that.
It looks all right from here.
No, it's all right now.
But how did you go on at hospital?
So we've got this leg, this bloody bit. I'll show you in a minute. You've got to stick it inside your shoe, inside your trainer. You can't wear ankle socks because the back of it.
Yeah.
Gives you big marks all over it. You've got to wear big socks. It makes you sweat. It's horrible. I'll show you it.
Oh, like a knee brace, you mean? Your knee brace?
No, like this. You know what you get with bloody
Hi, Badger.
you know when you like a bolt you put your leg. Give me that.
Oh, like a boot?
Yeah, that. Straps down there. You've got a bloody strap that goes all the way bloody round like that.
Oh my giddy eye.
Like that. So basically you put your foot in there,
Yeah.
then you've got to put your trainer on with your foot inside your trainer. You can't wear bloody ankle socks. You know, like
I bet it chafes.
because you've got like that there, you get that
Yeah.
shit all back of your leg.
If your knees are a joint, I can whack it back in place for you.
It's supposed to be for his leg.
For his leg?
You know where that bone's not joined together proper.
Argentina versus Cape Verde. Friday.
He's this dessert you've ever made, Badger. It's Rice Krispies with milk chocolate and Rice Krispies with white chocolate.
I'm supposed to wear that boot all day and night. Oh, I can't wear that boot day
What,
and
in
night.
bed?
No, I've got to take it off when I go to bed.
Oh.
I'm sleeping, take it off, or when you sat down and stuff, take it off. I take it off. Oh man, it gives me more pain than I'm already bloody in.
But yeah, the cheesecake is in the stage where the oven's off but the door's shut. And then the next stage is door open and leave it for another 30 minutes. You see, I've never really, I've never made a baked.
You know that get the grass seeds out of his tail.
Oh,
I'd say.
um,
Let's be grooming anywhere else but his tail.
Did you watch that match last night against Germany and Morocco, Chris? I didn't watch it.
yeah.
What game?
I
Germany
really
and
watched.
Morocco.
Oh,
missed-
Germany, yeah.
I watched. I think I got it 78 minutes in.
You know, if they ever start doing this bloody hydration break for Premier League when it's -5, they could do one.
No,
Really?
I don't think I will.
I think it'll be a huge uproar. Huge.
Yeah, but it's hot over there. Isn't it? I mean, they're moving on the fucking pitch out there for half an hour, 90 minutes. They must be sweating over there, them guys.
We have Star Crunch, but not that fancy. It's not really fancy, Badger. It's just milk chocolate added to Rice Krispies with some melted butter on it, and a layer of white chocolate Rice Krispies, and that's it. So it's not really fancy. And I was talking to Mary Ellen, and she's from state, and I says it's one of them things where, you know, let's say you're invited to a barbecue and you want to take something to the barbecue. That's it.
Cheesecake, yeah.
I'm on about the
Hello. How
hello.
Hello, Richard.
are we doing?
Here's your tankard of coffee.
Bought some more glasses, Richard. They're bigger than them others.
Oh, hellfire. I'm a Bobby Dazzlers.
Nice, aren't they? Got like a groovy man. But them others were only 300 mils. Now they 350.
What do you want to talk about?
Right, Richard, I've got something to tell you. It's something I've read,
Yeah?
and it's sort of one of your worst nightmares, right?
Oh my God, it's not a flipping coach load of lesbians pulling up outside my place. That's not a nightmare, that.
No.
Right, go on. Fire away.
Anyway, so I come across this article in one of the online newspapers, and it were a guy in America, right?
Yeah.
Crypto says I, Richard. Anyway,
So,
so
Badger.
right, so he had a drug overdose. So they rushed him to emergency room, and they gave him this counteractive thing. Well, anyway, while all that were going off, he had a cardiac arrest. So they had to put him in an induced coma. They got him back. They put him in an induced coma, and they pronounced him brain dead. Right. So in essence, he were dead because his brain weren't functioning. Anyway, so he got a donor card, and obviously, because he got this donor card, they've got to keep him alive until they, got the organs. Anyway, he's on operating table, and they're just about to cut him open to, to harvest his organs. And he started crying, and he woke up.
Fucking hell.
And they was just about to cut him open to harvest his organs.
Never like timing it well.
Yeah. But he'd been declared brain dead by a doctor. So obviously they kept him on the the tubes and whatnot. Yeah. And he woke up just as they were going to cut him open.
Oh, that's good timing, is that? I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder woke up.
Can you just imagine, being on a table and waking up and thinking, where
Down.
Oh, come on.
But yeah,
To me.
the doctor said it were a miracle because he'd been, you obviously you've got to have a doctor that
Down.
pronounces you essentially dead because your brain dead. Obviously, you weren't brain dead.
Well,
They're trying to put him out
sometimes.
to whip his kidneys and whatever out, and he woke up
Just
on it.
goes to show how many people haven't woke up just in time and they've had all the gizzards ripped out.
Yeah.
Hello, Tim. Hello, Tommy. Hello,
Ray
Rick.
says that's scary, but yeah, honest to God, it was it were a news article, but he'd gone in first off because he'd had an overdose.
Yeah, we were junkie, Rick.
I mean, they give you all these things to counteract whatever it is you've took. And while they were doing that, he had a cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
And I think they probably starved his brain of oxygen, and that's why they declared him brain dead.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Doctors there stood over you with scalpel in his hand, and you wake up.
Yeah, and when they're harvesting bits out, they don't fuck about, they hack them out. There's no neat and tidy shit because they like to take a bit of extra tube and shit. You know what I mean? It's a different ballgame when they're harvesting.
Yeah.
They don't flipping do a real good job. They just whip them out.
Yeah. I mean, in essence, they were only keeping him alive via like oxygen and whatever to keep his organs and everything going till they actually harvest them.
Yeah.
There you go. That'd be my worst nightmare. That would.
Oh, I won't class it as a nightmare. I'd be pretty happy if I opened my eyes just before they started hacking me up.
It says he basically opened his eyes and started crying. So I don't know what that brought in need of, but anyway.
If I'd have been him, I'd have got my clothes on and gone and got a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
No sound coming from Parknest.
My uncle.
I could see you talking a minute ago. No sound.
No sound. My uncle, when he was training to be a paramedic, was in the morgue and the instructor was demonstrating the oscilloscope. My uncle kept asking him to try it on a body. Eventually, the instructor did. You're not going to tell me they found a live one, are you, Stuart? I mean, Richard has had prior morgue dealings.
I have, yeah. I've been in quite a few morgues, actually. The same two, but I've been in them quite a lot. I used to deliver to St. Catherine's Hospice in Preston and a funeral place in Southport. Mary Dyson's name will be on my mind forever, whoever she were.
Richard Stuart says 2 days later the bloke were eating his breakfast and waiting to go home.
You've been in fridge?
Are
you on about the guy in the hospital now?
Yeah, Stuart ran about his uncle used to be training to be a paramedic. And his uncle asked him to put this oscilloscope on the body.
Yeah, but I don't get it. So the neck.
So just to shut him up, the body wasn't dead despite certification, and 2 days later was eating. So they certified him dead.
But it was a dead body, a body that was supposed to be dead that weren't dead. Right, got it now. Yeah. I thought I was getting confused, and I thought you were
been in fridge.
It was cowed, a live body.
Exactly.
So what were they doing, putting him in fridge then?
My worst nightmare will be waking up in a coffin underground, knowing that they've fucked up.
That's it.
That's it.
But didn't in olden days didn't they bury them with a bell?
Yeah, that's why the term dead ringer comes from, because they used to, if they were asleep, they could, if they woke up, they could pull the string, ring the bell, And the guy who sat on the chair, he was why they call it the graveyard shift. He used to sit there all night listening for bells going off because back in them days, doctors were a bit fast and loose, you know.
I was going to say, can you imagine sitting there and thinking that, you know, and then somebody ringing bell?
Doctors are a bit, you know, not quite high tech like they are nowadays.
No.
You know.
Yeah, I've heard about that as well, Stuart. The body can slow down a lot.
Yeah.
You can do that. You can, you know, slow everything down. You know, slow the organs down.
So nowadays, there's a lot of bodies that don't even fucking speed up in the first place. It's a fucking culture nowadays. Nobody wants to work a fuck all, so they don't even speed up.
Chris has got a few tip runs to do tomorrow. He's been clearing shed out. He found that, you know, that, I don't know whether it wasp / hornet's nest. He found it.
Yeah.
And they were clearing it out. And what they'd done is they were an empty cardboard box, and somehow it were like a pyramid shape. Yeah, and they built it inside. Yeah. Chris says I nearly shit myself. I says, well, they're not be alive now.
He wants to make sure there's no holes in shed because they'll come back. They'll come back and try and build something else.
That's what he's clearing it out for.
Clear it out and fill off.
One at side just coming away a bit.
Every nook and cranny, because they don't need much of an hole to get in there. So there's a wasp or a bee. My God. And they will come back. There's no doubt about it.
So anyway, that's one of the reasons why he's clearing it all out. Yeah, because there's a bit of a bow on one at sides because there's that much, you know, that much stuff crammed in there. So he's got, I bet about 5 tip runs, easy.
Well, that's not bad, is it really? Well, yeah. I've got 2 skip loads to do, mate. I'm going to take 2 fucking skips, my shit.
But I mean, this is the thing, Stuart. I mean, you know, he should be celebrating that, you know, 1 minute he were in the fridge and next minute he's waiting to go home.
Yeah.
Correct.
You got your sound back yet, Partners?
No. In a nutshell, no.
That doesn't sound good.
I can read lips, you know, Partners. Yeah, I can lip read. You know, I mean, it'd be a time to celebrate. You know, 1 minute, you know, on a slab in a fridge in morgue.
Having said that, you probably wouldn't know any difference if you've been in an accident stuff and you just think, what the fuck am I doing here? Why am I in this? I'd like to wake up in bloody fridge. I'd be kicking shit out that door. Will you get down, goddammit? You're going to end up in fucking fridge. Yeah, I wouldn't like to wake up in it. No, bugger that.
That's it.
Our 2 cats were out in all that rain this afternoon. Well, this evening.
I found somewhere to shelter. I was thinking exactly the same today. I was driving through Blackburn and we're absolutely hammering it down. And normally there's hundreds of dossers around the petrol station. I thought, where do they all go when it's pissing down this long? You know.
Well,
it's to a standard. And I thought,
bus shelter, won't you? Or some bloody doorway.
Attacking the gun, cheeky bitch. Yeah, I thought, where do they all go? These homeless
doorways, don't they?
They sit on a wall at petrol station, all drinking and pissing everywhere. And when it's raining hard, they all disappear. I think, where the hell do they go?
Anyway, bus shelter,
shelter.
Well, I couldn't see any of them. I drove down the road and I was looking and I couldn't see any of them in bus shelter. I saw one bloke. He come out of the shop, he bought a black can of something, and he tripped to it, burst and fizzed, and was spinning in a circle, and he just
It's a good YouTube video, that would, Richard.
I videoed him, and I must not have pressed stop or something, and I must have swiped off my screen, and it never saved it. I had him perfectly in my sights. Come out, he was pissed up. I knew he was pissed. I watched him walk in, he bounced off every fucking wall. And I thought, my God, he's hammered. And he come out and he tripped up and dropped it. And it must have punctured and it fizzed it like a
I
castle.
was thinking, fucking hell, I've spent my last money on this bastard can.
Well, we're going to get these high strength cans. They're like, I don't know what they are. Very strong lager. And
like soap or something.
Quid a can or something they are. The big cans they are, like big pint cans, and they must be cheap as out. And they sit up all at petrol station. Honestly, they're off their heads here. I mean, I was there a few weeks back. I drove past, and there was a woman sat up wall, and she must have been busting for a piss. And it's only a small wall, like round a petrol station. And she just hung her ass off edge of the wall and had a fucking slash. That's really what I was seeing. You know, in public, there's folk fucking walking about. There's a pharmacy right next door to it that I go in. It's called the Forecourt Pharmacy. And there's a Subway shop. And she just fucking started having a slash. And I thought,
no, they don't care.
They fucking hell is like. And there's one that shouts abuse at every single person.
Oh, yeah.
Can't tell what she's saying, but she just sits there wailing and hollering. And there used to be another one who used to put lipstick on, and it looked like she put it on while she'd been on a roller coaster. It was all up her. I haven't seen her for yonks. I think she's either dead or she's moved to a different town. Oh, they're potty. They're funny though. Funny to watch. God, I can sit there for hours watching them. I can. It's so entertaining.
Oh, I wish you'd have pressed record, Richard. That'd have been funny.
I did, but for some reason, and when I finished, I must have flicked the screen.
You get my bills in you because you don't get no money. They'll go, fuck off, you wanker.
It didn't record it. I was fuming, I were.
Thomas says steam cleaning cars on the forecourt.
Oh, they're unbelievable, they are. I saw one at back of Tesco's, and I'd just got in my car, and she didn't know I was there, and she was yards away, and she just fucking squatted down, and it was squirting out like a fucking hose pipe. I couldn't believe it. I was gobsmacked.
Baby.
Worst one I had was in Chorley on an industrial estate. It's not an industrial estate, it's an housing estate.
What needed turning off beforehand?
It's an housing estate in Chorley.
It just needs a door opening. And don't you turned it off?
You didn't tell me to turn it off.
I did.
You didn't.
Yeah, I'm in a housing estate in Chorley. It's called Buckshaw Villages, and there's some industrial premises there. And I was in Wagon this day, and I was just parked up, and I've been in shop, Tesco, and got me dinner. And I just parked up, had my dinner, and I had to stay there for 45 minutes because it was my official break. We had to switch the engine off for 45 minutes, and this car pulled up in front of me.
It's not burnt.
Car pulled up in front of me, and this bloke got out, and then this woman got out, and he just leaned against the back of his fucking car, and she munched him off right in front of me. And they didn't know I was sat in Wagon, and I pressed a button on my seat to lower it and slid down. I thought, fucking shit, they look up and see me here in Wagon, and she gave me a right good smoking off. And then when they finished, she pulled out a tube of toothpaste and a bottle of water. She's there brushing her teeth. We just got back in the separate cars and drove off. I could not fucking believe it.
Dental hygiene.
That was 2003. That were. I remember the year because I'd only just recently started working for that company. It was 2003, and I was on Buckshaw Village. It's called in Chorley. And I just couldn't believe the car pulled out. Who's this fucker? And then another one. Bloke got out, and he's there, literally fucking feet away. And she just squat down and started chomping him off. I was amazed. And
did they know that you were there?
Did the folk know? They thought it was just a wagon parked up. They were using my wagon as like a shield front road, you see. They didn't get down, will you? They fucking didn't know I was there, you know. So I pressed a button on my seat and lowered it down because the hydraulic seats, they bounce around in wagons, and I had to press a button to let the air out so it lowered the seat down, you know. So, you know, and
Let's go incognito, did you?
Peeked to our dashboard, you know.
Oh.
If that had been like today, I'd have fucking had that on film. There's no doubt about it. 2003 fucking video phones were a bit shite.
Fuck off.
And I'll never forget it. And they were well-to-do as well. They must have been having an affair or something because they were well-to-do. They weren't scroats. They were in nice cars and they were nice cars and they were well-dressed, so I can only presume they were having some sort of affair or something, but it was funny.
Tommy says you should have blasted the air horn when he was getting...
Yeah.
He was getting the gallop.
I never saw it like that, and everybody says, like, I mean, there was a documentary on Channel 4 about doggers and stuff, saying every wagon driver's experienced all this shit, and I thought, well, I fucking never did.
Did it feel a bit hard done by then?
Yeah, I never actually. The woman with the fish tank, that she was the only one, but you know, I you know, I mean, that was it. You know.
Major malfunction, part nest.
But yeah, fish tank woman, that was the only other incidents that I had. And she was one of these with the fucking fancy grass in her garden, whatever you call it. Still no sound part nest.
Pampas.
Pampas or something.
Pampas grass yeah.
And I'd already been warned about her because somebody said to me, oh, there's a woman lives on such and such a street. You'll know when you get to her house. She has the big fancy white plants in her garden and she's got an American car on the drive. I said, all right, I'll bear that in mind. And then one day I had a box for a fucking fish tank. Empty fish tank it were. And she come to the door with fucking bodies on and sussies and suspenders and all that shit. Oh, what the fuck's going on here? I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was a knocking shop, you know. It weren't a knocking shop, it was like a swingers swapping fucking place or something. I don't know. I didn't know where to look when I walked through the door with this fucking box.
So you haven't actually missed all the action, kind of
Them
thing.
were the only two incidents that I ever had. I mean, God, I drove all around London. I spent endless nights in London and never saw anything stupid or nonsensical or out like that. As I can remember anyway. Now that really sticks in my mind. I had lots of horrible people and crazy people, but none like that.
Oh dear.
I can't think off the top of my head of anything else. There might be, but I just can't think about. Them were the only two incidents that really stick in my mind. Can't think of anything else. And you think in London all sorts of shit goes on, but I'll be honest with you, I detested driving around London. Detested it.
But they always say, you know, confessions of a lorry driver, you know what I mean?
It's bullshit. I went everywhere. And I fucking never come across. Oh, hang on, yeah, I did. I had another one in her, and it's just reminded me then in her in Scotland, but nothing went on. She just fucking offered her services, and I said no. In fact, we had two incidents in Scotland. One were on Hamilton services, and there were three of our wagons parked up.
I can hear you now.
Three of our wagons parked up, and this woman, this prostitute walking around.
Right, normal service has been resumed.
She went to the other wagons first, and they said, "Oh, go to that one over there." My wagon. Registration were DK08. Said, "Go to that wagon over there, DK08 is looking for a bit of action." That were my wagon.
So all one of the other drivers had sent her over to you?
Yeah, because there were three of us parked up on Hamilton services. And then she'd go on. They go on there because it's close to the centre. It's easy access from non-motorway traffic, you know. And this fucker had walked on and asked them two who were nearer the gateway. I was near the shop, actually, the services building, and they just said, "Oh, go to that red wagon over there, DK08. He's always looking for a bit of action, you know." That was me.
Did you give me a rollicking afterwards?
Fucking hell, I just didn't answer the door. I could hear fucking knocking. I peeked through the curtain and I thought, yeah, I know what's going on here, bastards. And apparently it were famous for that kind of shit with Hamilton Services. I think it's called Hamilton Services. Just as you leave Glasgow back on motor, I'm sure it's called the Hamilton Services. I know, actually. Hamilton might be further along. I can't remember. But it's the ones just out of Glasgow centre. I stopped there quite a lot because it were right. Because we being near centre, not many travelling people stayed there, you know. But I spent a lot of time up Scotland, and so when I was setting back in the morning, I used to go and park up there for a night, and you go and get some food and shit, you know what I mean, and have a shower and everything, and then leave at 4 o'clock in the morning. And with it is.
But yeah, I mean, no, we never have out exciting happen.
No, I never really had anything. No fucking only the worst thing that ever happened for me were when I got robbed that time. And that the incident with the ice when I fucking spun wagon and nearly crashed, and amazing how I didn't fucking hit anything. It was unreal. And that I nearly shit myself, you know, but that was the only two weird incidents I had.
Was that the one where they nicked air dryers instead of perfume?
Yeah, that's right. They nicked all cheap stuff and left.
Your boss says, "Please tell me they haven't taken the perfume."
That's exactly what he said when I rung him up. He said, "For fuck's sake, please tell me they haven't took the perfume." I said, "No." I said, they opened the pallet and had a peep at it, but they didn't want it. He says, "Thank fuck for that." It's just a few hair dryers we can live with, you know, but fucking hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of perfume.
I know. They probably didn't think it was real stuff.
They were just looking for stuff they could sell at pub, you know. They probably thought hair dryers, and you know, the problem is they found out who were doing it, but they couldn't do it with them because they were them people from that gypsy camp that got evicted in London. What were they called? Something like Old Hill Common or Oakdale Common or something. Remember, it was famous. It was on news for years. Oak Summit.
They probably watched you pulling up and parking up.
Well, I think they had staff at Argos who were tipping them off.
Fucking cheeky fucking
Argos.
I think Argos tipped.
Would it Connie and Trevor?
I don't know, but all I know is I was parked right next to their smoking shelter outside because they had a smoking shelter at Argos right outside their warehouse. And I deliberately parked there thinking, well, staff are going to be in and out of that smoking shelter all night, so they're going to be about. There's going to be folk about, and yet they still managed to fucking rob me. So I think fucking somebody in there in on it.
Yeah, it was an inside job.
And they knew what I was bringing because the hair dryers were for Argos. But what's it called? That fucking
There you go. Cease to.
Travellers camp, something like Oak Summit it was called, and it took them years to get rid of them in Basildon in Essex. And I won't mind, I've parked there dozens of times without any problem.
That's it. And they've not bothered you before?
Nope. Dozens of times. Because the hair dryers I had weren't even available, you know what I mean? They were a new one. They were Tony and Guy, and they were a certain model, so they'd not been in any at shops. So they thought as soon as any show up on eBay or anything, and they did, they started showing up on eBay. Said we know that that's who stole them because they're just not available. You couldn't buy them anywhere. Yeah,
they were like a new product.
That unfortunately, all the evidence they got went back to this Oakdale or some common, whatever it was called, and police just won't touch travellers. They just ignore them, leave them. So no outcome of it. But it buggered my day up because I had to wait for flipping. I was there for 8 hours waiting for curtain care to come and put some new curtains on. Because obviously I couldn't drive anywhere with dirty great holes inside.
A bit of gaffer tape, it'd be good as new.
Well, that's what they do, but they don't do it with gaffer tape. They have a special machine.
Well, Bria knows.
That's it, Dale Farm. That's the one.
She's a font of knowledge.
It was in news and everything. It were, and it took them ages to get them out. Well, our part literally, if you looked on map, 100 meters.
Yeah, she's right because it says Oak Lane, located in the Craze Hill area of Basildon.
That's it.
It is highly known for the Dale Farm site, which was formerly the largest Irish travellers site in the UK before its clearance.
That's the one. Well, there's a Dirty Great Argos distribution centre, and that's where we parked outside of it. Because we've been in Basildon, you see, and the delivery were an early morning delivery, so I used to set off the night before and then park up, the day before, get there for like 10 at night, and then park up for at night. Then I could do them as the first delivery, you see. Because obviously it takes a few hours to get to Basildon. I'm pretty sure it's not there, because I remember seeing all videos of them getting dragged out and ousted out. But I know it took a long time. It weren't a 2 minutes of a job. It took years to get shut.
Yeah, there's some photographs there. Look at them. They look right rough and ready.
Oh, yeah. The police stormed in with big diggers and JCBs and all sorts of shit.
Kids walking about with no note on their feet. 1,001 dogs.
But they all had fucking dry hair.
Seeing if I can find a photograph one with hair dryer.
Yeah, with Tony and Guy hair dryers. Funny, because I used to do loads of Tony and Guy. And their headquarters is about 5 minutes drive from your house. Tony. Their headquarters is just round the corner for you in that area near Meadowhall called Brightside.
Oh, yeah. Hiya, Fredo Frog.
Hello, Fredo. How are we doing? Yeah, because I used to go there regularly with like small.
Is that one of Gordo's alter egos by any chance?
No idea.
You see my little octopus earlier.
I says to Chris, so where have you heard that one?
The channel and seen the picture at the top is brilliant. I did an AI picture, little octopus, and you look on the channel itself, that picture's flipping class. It's really good. I thought it were anyway. Bear in mind the name is Little Octopus. It's flipping superb, the picture on top of the channel. I did that with what's it called? Flipping fucking I forgot the name of it. What's it called? The AI thing. Gemini.
Oh right, yeah.
Look at top at channel page at that flipping picture. Brilliant. I didn't think he was going to make it for me. I thought he might have thought I was being a bit pervy, but it did.
Well, that's it. I mean, there's certain things that you not do, and certain things.
Yeah.
Davy Pete, our local flasher, was considering retiring after 40 years. Has decided to stick it out for another year.
Well, that's got to be Gordo.
It is.
I thought so.
Cider buckle when cycling back from work on the evening.
See, I never ever out like that happened to me. No, I don't have nobody flashing at me.
And you want somebody to flash at you?
You know what I mean? No exciting really happens. Hey, I flashed at Richard the other night.
Yeah, you did, right. You certainly did.
I messaged him next day and I says, don't go blabbing. I says, on YouTube, I says that I flashed at you. It's all right, I bought these new shorts. In fact, I've got a pair on tonight. And I says, oh, look at, I says, do you like my new shorts? So, yeah, I did flash, but only my legs. But my legs is no special, especially my left one. But yeah.
There you go. I'll put a link. I put my name again in chat so you can look on the picture that I put on me on back on the on top of it. I think it's brilliant. I love it. That's Gemini for you.
I've got to scroll down now.
That's right. I've just put the link in chat. It's right there. Just now.
I know.
I mean, link.
I'm going to have a tit
The
chat.
link on the channel name.
Yeah,
Oh,
checking.
dear.
If you go to Google, you only need to click on the channel name if you're in YouTube chat.
That's mint. That is.
Yeah, that's Gemini. I thought it was brilliant. That I typed in, I want a dinosaur to lick a cat. I thought it's never going to do this, and it flipping did. A cat is thinking, what the fuck?
I got a smack in the back of the head by a curtain side and when cycling back from work.
That was fun.
Foxy sauce in
That's no to me. That's going to be crypto, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of crypto.
She's not a chocolate monster.
When I married my wife, I always promised a cow and an acre of land. 10 years later, I'm still waiting for the land.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, cow jokes. We're going to move on. What's a cow's favourite song? Move closer.
Who?
What is it? Head coach. Well, was head coach.
Not doing this. Not doing this. Bastard.
You should rename my lad because she's a cooking fat.
I never named it, bastard.
Cooking fat.
Oh, bless her.
Now you won't be seeing French Bulldog tonight.
Carl Cripps, it's not me, I am straight.
The Calotopus. No such luck. Chance of being a fine thing.
Yeah, I agree. I said something then, it's fucking gone out the egg.
Could be a male foxy.
Could be a male foxy.
Or could be gender neutral.
So, yeah, I mean...
That's either Brie or Crypto.
Tim, it says could be a male foxy. So, yeah.
It's definitely not me.
It ain't me,
I do have another Google account, but that's got my real name on it.
It's definitely not me because
It's just a crate when I got this Google account hacked.
The only one I've got is Little Octopus and the Lifetime one. And that's it. If you have too many, it gets confusing.
I've got enough on with the one I've got. You mind having any more?
Yeah, well, one's more than enough.
But yeah, I'm like Richard. I mean, I get confused anyway. Do you mind having any more channels?
Jesus Christ.
Well, as I was saying earlier on, rather than go live Saturday, I might go live tomorrow because England's playing at 5 o'clock, so it should all be done and dusted by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that channel's called Foxy Woo.
Well, it'll be,
definitely. It's got crypto written all over it, is that?
It'll be 5 o'clock. Oh,
What Foxy Saucy Nom? I don't know, I can't.
Are they trying to put us off the scent? We're saying it could be a male.
Well, the account was made on June the 14th this year, so it's not brand new. It's not been made for tonight. You know what I mean? While we've been,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, you consume not one up in space of 30 seconds.
It's not.
It's not.
Tim says it's not him. You're right there, Flip Flop.
I nearly shoplifted today. I don't know what I was thinking of. I really did.
Hey?
I nearly shoplifted today. I don't know what I was thinking of. I was just putting. I went to automatic serve yourself thing in Tesco, and I'm just starting putting stuff in my bag, and I thought, fucking Nicholas, I've not scanned anything so far. Nobody looked. And I thought, I could just start scanning these and get out of my shopping for free, but I'm a firm believer in karma. When you know, I pulled the bag and started again.
Hey, did you hear about that shoplifter found dead under Morrison's?
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Fucking hell. I used to do it all the time when I was younger. Fucking on Tesco's used to have weight, so I used to pick 2 items up but only scan 1 barcode, so the weight matched that landed on the packaging area. But they don't do that now. They've just got fucking CCTV cameras everywhere. But
The thing is, though, I mean, knowing my luck, if I tried shoplifting, I'd probably get caught.
well, I got away with it. Nobody said it or anything, but because I just didn't think what I was doing. I was just moving stuff off middle thing straight into my bag. And I just thought, fucking shit, I'm not scanned any of this bollocks. So I had to start again. Only about £6 worth of stuff that I'd passed through without scanning, but I thought no.
I've also, but I'm not going to do it obviously on the live stream. I found a recipe for a slow cooker rice pudding.
Well,
Do all sorts in slow cooker.
It's just basically you just chuck everything in and leave it on low for about 2 or 3 hours, and that's it. Stir it occasionally, and Bob's your
I'll be able to do that in my fucking thing, my fancy whatever it is that I can't work.
Oh, you mean your pressure cooker thingy-majig?
Yeah. I've started some air fryer liners tonight. I ran out weeks ago, and I thought, I was making them with tinfoil, but I'm really sick of this.
That's it.
I like them liners because we're just making something that's dry, not with any.
Yeah, like you.
You know, I used to just pick it up in liner me and eat it out at liner. Just chips or something with some hash browns or some shit like that. I used to just pick it up in liner and fucking eat it direct out at liner.
When I ordered my shopping, I ordered some paninis.
Oh.
You know them paninis?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You see, Chris has got what he calls a ridge monkey, and it's a square thing, and it's got a lid.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so he just did cheese paninis. Oh my God. To die for.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do with me George Foreman. It's exactly the same as a ridge monkey. Just shove it to and pressure.
Except the ridge monkey, you put it on your ring on your thing.
Yeah, be careful with it, but I think I'll go low heat, otherwise you'll have a crispy bit.
I think we're a bit crispy, but yeah, I think next time it needs.
It's a bit of crispiness. It's like Jackie's sponge.
Yeah, I mean, they were nice and crispy, but I think he'd sort of had the heat up them. Yeah, this rice pudding, you only need 150 grams of pudding rice, 750 grams of milk, 300 mils of double cream, 35 grams of melted butter, 65 grams of sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla essence.
Yeah, we'll only need, you listed about 50 items then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you've got to grease your...
See, my problem is what to do with my machine, you see, for it like that, because I wouldn't know what to press.
And basically, you just took everything in.
Yeah. We've been all being
You to stay,
fucking controlled and shit. I won't know how to do it.
turn on the slow cooker and cook for 3 hours on low. That's it. So I says to Chris, I says, when you go to Asda, I says, you'll have to have a look, see if they've got any pudding rice, because you can't just whack any rice in it. Well, you could, but yeah, pudding rice is the proper rice. You know, you've got milk and you've got cream, which makes it extra creamy, and you know, butter and everything, and just whack everything in, give it a stir, and away you go.
Yeah. Newsflash: store man in Switch big charge shop was never leaving Tesco. That won't happen because I know them all in there, so they won't even. That's probably why I could have easily just walked out today, because I know them all. You know, they all know me, so I could have easily walked out today. And it's when you walk into that Tesco, there's a big circular thing with a flashing light on it. And when you've got to go to the door, and it won't open the automatic doors until it's took your photograph. You know, because it used to get robbed a lot because it's right in shithole the Blackburn area.
And then when next time you attempt to go in, you're banned.
That's exactly it. There were a guy stood outside the automatic doors tonight who were banned. Kept asking people to buy him stuff. You know, he said, "We get me this, we get me this." He was there when I left, so you know, I bloody work. I couldn't be arsed with him when you're walking in, harassing you to buy stuff.
That's it.
But it's like a big disc, like with a camera, and it photographs you, and then the automatically doors open.
Yeah, like facial recognition or whatever they call it.
When it's doing it, it goes beep beep beep, and all staff can fucking look at door then. They fucking hell, used to be getting robbed every 2 minutes. It were.
But this Ridge Monkey, Bria, it's like a toasty maker. But Chris bought it, you know, like when he used to go car camping and whatever, so he could put it on his stove and he could cook anything on it.
Yeah, so a lot of people use it for camping.
So what he did was he cut these paninis in half, put some cheese on it. Well, buttered it, put some cheese on it, and put them both in Ridge Monkey. You know, put lid down, and that does the same job. It's like a bit, but you use it on your hob.
So a George Foreman, fucking perfect.
A George Formby.
Foreman.
Ain't that nice again?
Brilliant thing like that. I mean, that's all I put in mine is things with bread. I don't kind of meat and shit.
Maybe.
I've only ever used it once for me. It's such a mess.
See if it's done.
All the shit that comes out of meat afterwards. You know, you
Yeah,
spend
that's it.
I only use mine for toasting it. I don't even use toast. I do it for them. And cheese on toast and then shit like that. Fucking brilliant for it. Comes out miles nicer.
But you know, it's amazing what you can do in them. I mean, they're just like a toasty maker, except you use it on your hob instead of via electric.
Yeah, I never use my hob. In fact, it's never been used since the day you were here, my oven. Never been used since.
But
air fryer, microwave, and that's about it. And my egg making machine, I use that every now and then. That egg maker, do you remember that egg maker I buy?
Yeah.
I still use that. That's good, is that?
Egg maker.
Egg maker.
You can make eggs.
You can poach them. You can boil them. You know, everything.
Like a ram thing, you can put 6 in at a time and set it to exactly.
I thought that's what a chicken was, an egg maker.
And you can actually set it to exactly how you want, softness or hard or whatever, and just put lid on and away you go.
There's the cheesecake, guys.
Oh, looking good. Cheesecake's not too bad neither.
Pervo.
But anyway,
like a George, really.
Don't call it boob camp for now.
Yeah, I mean that's mine. Mine always stays clean though because I use a paintbrush on mine. When I've done a bit of toast, I just brush it with paintbrush. and clean new paintbrush, obviously, and that's it.
That's it. You see, with it,
Put bread in it.
the thing is, Tommy, with this Ridge Monkey, you just take it apart, put it in your bowl, wash it, and there you go. Away you go again.
It's like double-sided pan, isn't it?
Yeah, I have a tray you can put underneath it, so if you want to put meat in, shit.
It's got ridges in it, and so name.
Yeah, that's what mine's saying. It's got these things in it, but there's a tray to catch all shit. But I used it once, and I thought, what a fucking lot of mess this were cleaning all this shit up. I won't be going down that. Get off there! Get off!
That's it. That's the only problem with George Foreman, that it's got that thing underneath where it catches all juices, and then
talk.
Yeah, you've got to drain all that away and do something with that, you see. And I thought, I ain't cooking meat in that again. And I nearly threw that George Foreman away. I nearly chucked it in bin because it really covered for 18 months without being used. And then I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll just put some bread in it and see what it makes of that. And then I thought, fucking hell, so fucking toaster went in bin.
Yeah.
Chuck toaster in bin instead. George Foreman got a reprieve.
Well, that's it. I mean, if you have a lot of toasties or things like that, I mean, it's ideal for that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's perfect for it like that. And you can do, you can slice sweet potato and line them up in it as well. I've tried that, and that's good. So you're making like sweet potato crisps.
Ooh.
I think you could probably fry an egg in it, but then you're creating a mess then, and I couldn't be doing with that shit.
Well, I like my oat runny. So, I mean, it'd be no good. Chris likes his flipped over and done on both sides.
Yeah, I do, but as long as I don't like the yolk hard on a fried egg, I like it. I do flip them over, but only briefly for a minute.
But anyway, on that note, guys, I'm going to bid you good night, and I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Okay. Catch you later.
Night, everyone. Bye.
See you later, folks. Night. Bye, all.